Well, because I'm the oldest sister in my family, so I have 3 or 4 younger siblings, and I didn't have any girl like people to look up to except my mom and Olivia. So Olivia was basically my older sister. Every time I came down to Denver, that was just the I was so excited. Everything she did, basically, I wanted to do.
February 28th is going to be 10 years that Liv. It'll be the 10-year, day of her passing, and it's just really hard to believe. I miss her so bad, but I guess because I imagine her right by my side right now, she would have been 28 years old, and she would have been taking this over. She would have been going to all the spine conferences. She had spoke at Columbia when she was 16, and she could really, she had no problem speaking to crowds of people. When I go to these conferences and when I speak, I often think of her. I wish she was here to be a part of all this, because it was all inspired by her. I knew it could help other kids, and now it is. It's helping kids all over the world, and it's because of my girl. And I wish she was here to be a part of it.
She was the funniest person I've literally ever met. Everything I learned about teenagerhood, girlhood, everything, I pretty much learned it from Olivia. Because my family on my mom's side, where I live most of the time, is not super artsy. And Heather's always been like the most artsy, creative. Spent a lot of time drawing with Olivia. She was the best artist I've ever known in my life too. And so Heather's always been someone who encouraged me to be creative all my life.
To make you guys do projects.
And Serena's
Not make.
D'Angelo.
Yeah, D'Angelo's the one who probably wasn't having the best time, but I had a great time. I loved it.
Serena spent a lot of time at Shriners Hospital because they lived in Salt Lake at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom would take her and D'Angelo there like a lot. So she spent a lot of time there with her when Olivia was younger.
It saved us. It kept us sane.
When she was interaction with that thing with the dog at that time and beyond.
Yeah. I really didn't even know that it was a hospital. I just remember going there and having fun with my cousin.
It was Disneyland Hospital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, the food's good, the playground's fun, Olivia's there, my brother's there. Like, it was just fun time.
Let's go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Heather was the only one of that entire hospital that at Christmas, Thanksgiving, or 4th of July had Olivia's room decorated to the hilt, and nobody else had it. It was all sterile. So they'd walk by and go, "Oh my goodness, the only one." And it was elaborate. It was fantastic. And the nurses would say, "We've never had anybody come do this," but they didn't disallow it.
They wanted us. It was our home. They wanted us
Because we
to
would
be at
live
home.
there 2-3 months at a time. I would too, and they had parent rooms, so I would sleep there, eat there. We spent a lot of time there.
Well, it wasn't a bee. She was like deadly afraid of bugs.
Because a bug got down her cast once.
That's what.
A moth got down her cast one time, and that was it. We couldn't get it out. It was fluttering all in her.
Oh my
It was
God.
horrible.
That's what.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, I remember that she would like see one or hear one, and she would just start running. And so she started running because she saw this like grasshopper in the grass, and we're walking to the pool. So she starts running, and she like ran a certain way because of her back. So her hand is open, and it just like so happens it jumped from exactly where she saw it into the palm of her hand as she was running. And that was one of the best moments of my whole life. It was like the worst moment for her, but me and D'Angelo, who was my brother, and it was me, Liv, and D'Angelo.
You were there, Mom?
Yeah.
I was there. Oh, yeah. We had been swimming.
Best times of my life. That's what I was telling Jacques last night.
And he said
And
it
I've
was the
lived
best
an
of his.
exciting life. I've
Mhm.
done many things, but I look back and it was at the hospital with my girl. The very best times of my life.
Well, I took off work all the time to do it, 2-3 months at a time, and I do not regret it one bit. She had a hold on me. She was powerful. She had a hold on me. She could be very charming, and she was easy to love.
Yeah.
You know, easy to love. Sassy at times. She was her mother's girl. You would be afraid of her too. So she was very powerful. Very powerful in many ways, including her words. Plus, she just happened to be very intelligent, not just beautiful, but very high IQ. Yeah, we had.
She taught herself how to play clocks by the time she was 10.
I remember looking at that piano so many times and being like, I think it's beautiful, what the hell? And she had like this drum set in the garage and like all this stuff. And she was super artistic, like literally everything. She would tease her hair. She had the thickest, prettiest hair. She would ask me to do her hair and we'd like experiment. Like everything about being a girl, it was like, Olivia does it. She would go to the mall. I'd go to the mall with her and buy these like hair bows and just everything.
You just wanted to be like your big.
Yeah, it's just like having a beautiful older sister that was like funny, cool, has so much lore, is still a fantastic person.
I'd like to say that you may find me crazy, but I have this spirit table here, and every morning I get up and talk to her as I open the drapes. Every evening I talk to her. All throughout the day I talk to her. I feel like she's with me, you know.
She's coming in strong now, Mom.
And yeah.
I think we were so devastated before. I guess I can only speak for myself, but it was too much for me, and she wasn't coming in. She's coming in now, loud and strong.
I feel privileged that she was my granddaughter.
Yeah. I feel privileged in every way. Nobody has a family like I have a family. You're like the most crazy, inspiring person ever. So was Olivia, so are you, so was my dad. My mom was the one, even when we didn't live in Utah, she was driving us 6 hours to go back.
9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
4 kids in the back. We gotta make it for.
She was driving us to Shriners to go hang out, and I remember making that trip a bunch of times. And
oh my gosh, I'll never ever forget your mom for that. It was so meaningful.
When Olivia and my Auntie Heather came down to Vegas to come visit us, Olivia wanted a tattoo. We went to the tattoo shop and she just like shows the guy this. She drew it all by hand. It's a big leg piece. She completely drew it herself. It was like this, don't sketch it. Like this, I already have it. I need this
flower.
here. Yeah.
Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. I think we're gonna make a great team, Rena.
Yeah, we are.
I think Liv's very proud of you.
We would go into crowds and just fall into step. D'Angelo in front, me in back. Nobody bump into her too hard. It was just like armed security team at all times. Like ready to, I don't know. And then if she runs downstairs crying, me and D'Angelo are like running down. We're both crying too. Like literally all 3 of us were in that bed like. I'm gonna add one last thing just because, yeah, me and D'Angelo do have so much insight into Olivia's private life and moments that really is, this is the part where I'm gonna have to
real stuff that happened. You know, at least you don't come off like me.
Oh my god. No, so like she would wear these because she didn't get the chance to have non-invasive treatment. So she hated her scars that came up beyond, like, up where you could see it, even if she wore jackets and stuff. So she loved hoodies. I'm not gonna go in the full story so I can make it through this, but she ran downstairs crying because she was like, it was hot and somebody told her to take her jacket off, and she was upset because she didn't want to take her jacket off because she has all these scars and doesn't want them being seen. So she goes downstairs, and me and D'Angelo just crawl into bed with her, and we're all just crying. And Olivia was strong enough to go through that and wake up every day and be who she was, but we have the chance to save kids from having all these scars and so many surgeries by the time you're 18. And I was there with her, and I cried in bed with her, me and D'Angelo, over her scars and what it's like to grow up like that. And so that's why I'm here.
She's so proud of you, baby.
Yep.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you both.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was like firsthand, just being there during someone's life
Personal
and trauma
life,
and
yes.
things that they're going through.
And she knew she could.
Just, I mean, probably perseverance, like that much life experience, so much like chances and surgery and things that you go through. And it's already hard being a freaking teenager in general, a normal, healthy teenager, much less everything that Olivia went through. And it was just like, she was just happy to do things. I mean, there's some just perseverance. I think a lot of kids would have shut down way, way early in life, and she didn't.